How's it going, YouTube? Today, I just want to talk about something that's pretty close to my heart. Basketball. More specifically, the NBA. Now, I don't know about any of you guys, but I've noticed that people around me really don't talk about basketball much anymore. And that's kind of weird for me because sometimes at work, that's really all I have in common with somebody, and we don't talk about basketball much anymore. And that was kind of weird to me, so I decided to do some research, and it turns out nobody's watching basketball anymore. Be honest, who watched the NBA Finals last year? I know I didn't. Last year in the finals, the most watched game didn't even break 9 million viewers. And some people may ask, how bad is that really? Well, in 2015, the most viewed game was 23.25 million views. In 2016, the most viewed game was 31.02 million viewers. In 2017, the most viewed game was 24.53 million viewers. In 2018, the most viewed game was 18.47 million viewers. And in 2019, the most viewed game was 18.6 million viewers. But hey, things were a little wonky last year. You guys had to play in a bubble, you guys didn't get to finish the season. Some players didn't want to play at all, things were weird. So then I decided to look into the regular season, and it's really no better. As a matter of fact, it might be worse. ABC's ratings are down 45%, TNT's ratings are down 40%, and ESPN's ratings are down 20%. So when you take all that in consideration, yeah, nobody's watching basketball anymore. But for some reason, very few, if any, basketball YouTubers are talking about this at all. So with that being said, I just want to give my perspective on why the ratings are down and why nobody's watching basketball anymore. Full disclosure, I am not a basketball YouTuber. I am somebody that just loves basketball and noticed that nobody cares for it anymore. Now with that being said, here are a couple reasons why I think people are not watching NBA anymore. One big reason might be that there's no fans in attendance. Fans, they bring so much energy to a game. This is probably the best way I can show you. A lot of people feed off of that energy, including the basketball players. And at the same exact time, when the opposing team makes the last second shot and you see the disappointment on everyone's face, if you hate that organization and you hate those fans, that might feel pretty good to you. Either way, fans, they bring an extra level of entertainment, and when you say that they are not allowed to attend, some people, that's the straw that breaks the camel's back. They don't want to watch it. It's boring at that point to them. Another problem might be just my generation. A lot of people in my generation, they just want to watch cool passes, cool dunks, cool blocks, etc. And the best way to do that is highlights. They don't care about the extra stuff. Also in my generation, we don't watch TV as much anymore. This just might be me and my circle of friends, but none of us have cable. And probably another big issue with my generation is that they only care about the stars. Some people in my generation will only watch if LeBron James is playing. If he's not playing, they're not gonna watch. And connect that with any superstar. They'll only watch if this superstar is playing. If this superstar is injured or just not playing for whatever reason, they will not watch. Now, another reason in my opinion that the ratings are down is probably due to the pandemic. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people had family members that got very ill. So with that happening, sports is just not a priority to them anymore. Another big reason might be the face of the NBA, LeBron James. Now I'm gonna be honest, LeBron James is not a likable person. Now I'm not saying that because I know him personally. I'm really saying that because he is a very vocal basketball player, especially when it comes to politics, social issues, and all that other stuff. And when you are a very vocal person, you end up putting your foot in your mouth sometimes. This has nothing to do with LeBron James personally. I don't know him. I am merely pointing out he has tweeted things that would make people not like him. He has said things that would make people not like him, and he's also done things that would make people not like him outside of basketball.
But I believe he wasn't educated on the situation at hand, and he spoke.
Which is a nice segue into the biggest reason of them all. the NBA and their stance on social issues. A lot of people are aware that China is clearly oppressing Hong Kong. And the NBA and the NBA players will not speak out against human rights violations overseas, except for you, Rudy Gobert, but they'll speak out against human rights violations over here. A lot of people will see that as fake. A lot of people see that as hypocritical. Therefore, people are saying, I'm done. I don't want to watch this anymore. And then the NBA players proceed to say, good, bye. In my personal opinion, a lot of people are choosing their morals over their entertainment. I'm not here picking sides, I'm merely pointing out cause and effect. And some people might be wondering why I want to talk about this. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because the biggest revenue to the NBA is not ticket sales, it's not merch, it's none of that. It's TV ratings. And when TV ratings are down this much, guess what happens? Profits start going down. And when profits start going down, the cap is gonna go down. And when the cap goes down, players are not gonna get paid as much, which means they're gonna wanna go to overseas to get paid more money. So now all the best players in the world that are compacted in one place are now spread out across the world. And I might be a little overdramatic here, but my fear is one day we might not have an NBA anymore. And just in case you guys couldn't tell, I'm a Utah Jazz fan. I've been watching them ever since our rookie Paul Millsap, AK-47, Darren Williams, Carlos Boozer, Matt Harpring, what was the center's name? Mehmet Okur, all those guys. And just to think that potentially the NBA could not exist at all in the future, kind of depressing. But with that being said, share the video, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Do you still watch basketball? Did you stop watching basketball? If you did stop watching basketball, what was the reason? If you continue watching basketball, what's your reason? And everybody, just remember, I am a nobody from nowhere, so really, what do I know? Peace. I live right next to a train station. This is fun. Nah, go ahead, take your time. I got all day. All right, we good? Cool.